Excuse me, gentlemen. Sorry, I have a quick question.
Sure.
What's your take with the way things have changed in our country?
It's a function of Justin Trudeau not being a very good leader.
Who will you guys be voting for this upcoming election in 2025?
I don't care about this country anymore because government doesn't care about people and we don't care about governments, and I don't care about the country anymore.
But who will you be voting for this upcoming election in 2025? What do you think about Justin Trudeau? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Niagara Falls, Ontario. In today's video, we'll be going around just talking with the locals as usual, asking them who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. Just like I always say, this is one of many election videos I'll be dropping on this channel until 2025. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out for any future videos like this. It's crazy how I just went from Brantford, Hamilton, Niagara, Burlington, Oakville, Toronto, and Brampton. That's insane. I'm on a journey right now. So make sure you like this video and subscribe. It's gonna help me out, okay? Anyways, this is another liberal city. Let's go find out who the people will be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you. I'm an independent journalist. I have over 100,000 Canadians that watch me. And I'm actually currently doing a tour in Ontario right now, going from city to city and town to town. I'm just asking the local Canadians, what's your opinion with the way things have changed in this country? I'm not looking for a good answer, just your opinion. Would you say that we're heading the right way?
No.
No? Why do you say that?
Too many people were brought in where we couldn't handle it.
Okay.
So that's the current government's fault. So it's the old way. They brought in 400,000 people.
Yeah.
And we could absorb that. But when the government now brings in 1 million, that wrecks everything.
Yeah.
Where do they live? Now you have people living, trying to make a living, maybe they're an Uber driver or whatever, and they're like 10 people in a house. That's not living.
Yeah.
That's not fair to anybody, especially for them, because they're crowded in, so that's not fair to them. So they got to change it.
Yeah.
I think you'll see some changes in the next election. It needs to just go back the way it was. Bring the people that want to work and come in and help out. So
yeah. And how do you think that's affecting the Canadians with the government's bringing in people into this country? Well, basically, you just said it's too much. The country, Canada, can't absorb that many people. They need people. Yeah.
That's the only way. People don't have babies anymore. You need to have people come into the country. Immigration is fine, but when you can make this many houses and you bring this many people in, now everybody's hurting.
Yeah, basically 2 and 2.
Yeah, you bring in people from other countries and they can't afford to live here.
Yeah.
Canada, if you go back 10 years ago, anybody could come to this country and live a decent life. Not now.
Yeah.
It's not fair to anybody.
Yeah.
So
I think we've taken a bit of a shift to the left, and I don't think that's, even though it's probably grounded in good intentions, I don't think it's the right answer, and I think history has proven that.
Would you say that we're heading the right way?
I think the more centrist governments shift to the left, the more the populace shifts to the right, which will result in a more centrist or left or right of center government, and I think that might be beneficial based on the current climate of what's going on globally and Canada's place in that world.
With this coming up election, is there anyone that you're leaning towards a bit or thinking that could make a change in this country?
Well, I'm not really one to wear the colors of any particular party. I'm a bit of a pragmatist, but I will say I've had it with terrible ideas, and it's time for some fresh thinking. I don't know if any of the current candidates will have anything to say that's much different, or if they have new ideas. New ideas aren't always good ideas, and change for change's sake isn't always great either. We need good ideas and change, but change for the better.
Yeah. A lot of Canadians I've spoken to, they're saying that Pierre Poilievre is the right person to step in and to make a change. And what's your opinion on that?
I think it's a function of Justin Trudeau not being a very good leader or a very strong leader. That's a function of both his policies and him as an individual. Is Polyev the answer? I don't know. Like I say, if we want change for change's sake, then be careful what you wish for.
Look at this building. Yes, I'm amazed by these buildings, okay? Leave me alone. How you doing, brother? Yep, never mind. Trying to spread some positivity and I get denied. Lovely. I'm just trying to be a good Canadian, man. We're already going through so much in this world. The best thing you can do sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you see someone on the street, just look at them. Just give them a compliment. Be like, hey, bud, love your shoes. Even if they're ugly, even if they're wearing the weirdest pants, just give them a compliment. That makes someone's day. Guess what? The other day, someone came up to me. You know what they said to me? I love your skin. That's what they said. And that made my day. I was like, wow. Excuse me, gentlemen. Sorry, I have a quick question.
Sure.
What's your take with the way things have changed in our country?
I have no take.
No. Who will you guys be voting for this upcoming election in 2025?
I don't know, speak English.
Oh, you don't speak English? What about you, brother?
No.
Not you too? With everything you just said, who do you think is the right person to step in to make a change for this country with this upcoming election in 2025?
I like the Conservatives, but I don't like the leader. He's too Trumpy for me.
Pierre Poilievre, huh?
Yeah, it's too Trumpy for me.
Yeah.
Trudeau's got to go. Trudeau, he doesn't know what he's doing, and really, there's nobody to vote for.
Really?
I'm not happy with any of the choices.
What about the NDP? What's your thought on them? Jagmeet Singh.
We need somebody strong on the economy with the debt. So if you got too much debt, we're at a breaking point. I think we're about $1.2 trillion in debt. That's pretty much the breaking point for this country. So there's no easy answer to that.
I see that you said that you like the conservative leader, basically Pierre Poilievre.
I like the conservative to a degree. I don't like the leader. So that's kind of scaring me to vote for him. I don't care for him.
Yeah. What do you think about Pierre Poilievre? Some Canadians say that he's the right person to step in and to make a change.
No.
No?
He's not the right person. The party, it's hard, man. It's Conservative Party has some better ideas. The carbon tax is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to win just on axing the tax.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of his though. So but they've had a hard time getting a good leader. All the leaders, we've seen the elections, I liked Harper. I'm old.
Yeah.
I like Stephen Harper.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I don't like everything he did, but I respected the job he did.
Yeah.
And the previous liberal government, they did a good job too. I'm not a big fan of Trudeau.
Yeah.
And the young people, good luck trying to get them to vote. So
Yeah.
it's hard to say.
Yeah, and now my last question. What do you think this country would head down if Justin Trudeau stays in for this upcoming election?
If he stays in,
Yeah.
if he wins the next election,
If he wins, if he wins, yeah.
more of what's going on now, it'll just get worse.
Yeah.
No, it's looking bad. It's looking worse if he stays. So I think a conservative government's going to win, and Poilievre's going to be the prime minister. Oh, well, we'll give him a shot, I guess.
Who will you be voting for this upcoming election in 2025?
Maybe Justin Trudeau.
Maybe Justin Trudeau? Yeah. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
No, he's doing okay to me.
He's doing okay to you?
Yeah.
What's something you like about Justin Trudeau?
Huh?
What's something you like about Justin Trudeau?
I think he's doing running the country is
Very good, huh?
well, is okay to me.
Yeah?
It's okay to me. I think.
Can you name me one accomplishment Justin Trudeau has done for this country?
There is a lot of other country has a problem. That time he sponsored a lot of families.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, families and sponsor them, and they gave them better life in here compared to their life. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. What do you think is Canada's biggest problem?
It looks like now homelessness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's rampant, and it's so blatant that people are just tenting all over the place, and seems like society knows because they've given up. They're not kicking people out because they know they're homeless and that's what they got to do. So I see that in being an easy resolve.
Yeah.
just get housing. There's tons of abandoned buildings, closed down hotels. Even just buy 5-10 acres and build cookie cutter houses. I don't know, simple. Instead of people having to freeze and starve. Yeah, that's probably what else.
Homelessness, I would say.
Yeah, homelessness, number one.
Yeah. Do you think that it's right that they're bringing in migrants into this country?
No, that's way off.
And they're getting houses and shelters being provided to them while Canada's homeless aren't really getting that treatment.
Yeah, I know that's hurting. That's hurting Canadians, our land, our country.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why.
Yeah.
What the purpose is. Putting so much effort, like it's nice to see that they're putting effort into people, as in like mankind.
Yeah.
But priority, like why put all the energy and effort and plans to grabbing people from another country? I have no idea.
And now with everything you just said, who do you think is the right person to step in and make a change in this country with this upcoming election in 2025? I know it's so far away. Trump.
No, I don't know. Obviously, it goes without saying, not Justin Trudeau. He's done anyway, right?
Yeah. What do you think about Justin
I
Trudeau?
don't even know who's running.
You don't know who's running?
No.
Wow.
I don't know why.
What do you think about Justin Trudeau? What's your take on him?
I don't think he's a very honest person. I think he's a bit of a rich kid. I think he knew that his last name carried a ton of political equity. He might not even be a liberal. To me, I think he'd feel more comfortable in the NDP or possibly the Green Party. But all of his political equity lies in his father's name, which is the Liberal Party. Other than that, yeah, as I've already said, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure he's a very genuine person. I think he might be a bit of a narcissist. I'm sure he's a fine guy to sit down and have a beer with. I'm not saying anything, I'm not making any ad hominem attacks. But I honestly don't think he's the right guy to lead our country. Not that I know who is, but I'm pretty sure he may have had his time.
Well said. And I have a personal question. What do you think about the migrant crisis that is going on in our country? Do you think that we have a migrant crisis?
Well, I wasn't born in Canada myself, so it's hard for me to shit on migrants or immigrants. But, my family and I wouldn't just rock up out of the blue with nowhere to live and no job and no money and with our hands out saying we need support. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard a saying recently, and it's that the immigration policy should be high walls with wide gates. So you're welcome as long as you are in a position that you can contribute to Canadian society. Hitting the ground with certain allowances made for people that truly are in need. Now, I would argue maybe Poland isn't a refugee producing country because Poland's doing okay. They're just not as rich as we are in Canada. But war-torn areas, yes, let's make allowances for X amount of thousands of people that really need to get out of harm's way. I'm all for that too.
Well said. By any chance, are you from Niagara?
I'm not, no.
Oh, you're not?
No.
I was gonna ask you, what's it like living down here?
Oh, no, I'm from Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa, Ottawa, huh?
Ah,
Wow, I'm actually planning on going over there.
OK, right on.
Oh, ça veut dire que tu parles français?
Ouais, un petit peu. Puis si je te vois en Ottawa, we'll talk again.
Yeah, au revoir, monsieur. All right. Bonne journée. Merci.
Merci.
What's your take with the way things have changed in this country? Where do you think we're heading as a country?
Right now, I don't think about anything about this country.
You don't think about anything?
No.
Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
How can I say?
Are you just not aware with what's going on?
I don't care about this country anymore because government doesn't care about people, and we don't care about governments, and I don't care about the country anymore. And I don't know,
Yeah, no worries. I understand where you're coming from. For you to have that type of mindset, you know, you said that the government doesn't care for the people.
Yeah.
And what are some actions the government did to not like to basically show that they don't care for the people? Like, what's an example you could give me that they showed you?
How can I say? I'm from Turkey.
Yeah.
And we have a crazy kind of tax, and this country going same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing happening because you know it's carbon taxes.
Yeah.
And I think so one more tax is coming, and they are taking lots of tax, but they don't do anything about this country. Did you see anything new? Nothing. They're just taking money, stealing money. That's it.
Yeah. And what do you think they're putting all that money, you know, they're taking from the people?
They just putting the pockets. They're just stealing. Classic like a Turkey. Same thing happened. Here, same thing right now.
What do you think about, you know, Justin Trudeau, Pierre Poilievre?
Oh, they just talking. They just talking. That's it.
They just
No
talking?
action. No more action.
No more actions?
Through the cut action. No more action. No man.
So my question for you is there anyone that you're leaning towards for this upcoming election?
Now I don't have anyone.
Not anyone.
Nothing. No.
No one's in your mind.
No.
All right. Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you. My name's Dimani. I'm an independent journalist. I just go around asking local Canadians who they'll be voting for this upcoming election in 2025. I'm not looking for a good answer or a bad answer, just your opinion with the way things have changed in this country, or just in general, who you'll be voting for. So my question for you is, who will you be voting for this upcoming election in 2025?
Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Biden? Oh, sorry. No touching. Sorry. Miss Kamala. You don't look like Kamala, but what about you? What do you think? What's your take with the way things have changed in this country? Would you say that we're heading the right way? Would you say Trump? No?